Has anyone got chickenpox right now? I decided not to get my child vaccinated for this one and was hoping to get them exposed to it sooner rather than later. Anti-vaxxer and pro-vaccine comments are not welcome here. We have our opinions and good reasons for them, but I'm just looking for sick people to expose my kid to. Thanks, community. Okay, so clearly this is a super uneducated person because what they're doing here is basically vaccination with extra steps and sickness that you could avoid with a vaccine. Like, you do realize that intentionally giving your kid chickenpox is basically the same thing as giving them the vaccine for chickenpox, only without actually having the symptoms of chickenpox. Like, what, are you trying to make your kid not have fun? What's going on, Chodes? It's your boy Long Nail, back again with another new video. And in today's video, we're going over the hot posts from r/InsaneParents. Let's get into it. Call me ASAP. I sure hope you're not ignoring me, but remember this. You'll never go far in life with the manner in which you're handling this now, and how you're making your mom feel. And even if you think you go far in life, I swear to you, you will never be complete. If something ever happens to your mom, I will never, ever forgive you. What? Dude, this is not a way to get your child to respond in the way you want them to. Like, talking to them like this is almost certainly going to get the exact opposite response of what you're hoping for. Maybe think about that before you send a text like this again. All right? All right. My parents just called to tell me they're stopping helping me pay for college, effectively withdrawing me entirely and not allowing me to return home ever again. I don't know what to do anymore. And just a little tidbit of information you guys need to know about this post is this only happened because this person came out to their parents. Like, oh, what scumbags. And to say you even loved your child or love your child and you do something like this to them just because they came out to you, like, what? How does it affect you in even the slightest bit? It doesn't. Be supportive and don't react like this. Please, any parents listening, please don't do this. My dad. Have you thought about your plans for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I thought about it, but it's really hard to make plans right now when it's so important to stay safe. Okay, well, I guess I'll make plans by myself. I would like to make plans with you. Do you think there's a way to do this safely? Well, yeah, you can probably get a test before you go back to work. You know what? Actually, let's go to Hawaii. I just checked tickets. They're expensive over Thanksgiving to Hawaii. What? Dude, so you just completely are ignoring the reason that your family doesn't want to get together for Thanksgiving, and instead suggesting something even worse than getting together with just one person. Let's go expose ourselves to hundreds and thousands of new people. Like, what? My non-adult son decided to purchase this today without my permission. I don't know anything about it, but I can probably answer questions. It runs and drives. He drove it from this place on newer tires. The pictures are from the previous owner with his description of it. The signed title is also from the previous owner. It have a salvage title. Price is $1,800 or best offer. Why would you do this though? Like, I get it. Your kid's underage and they made a purchase behind your back. Pretty irresponsible, but if they have the money to do it, why don't you just let them do it? And if it goes wrong, let them learn the life lesson instead of just taking the car away from them and selling it for your profit. I mean, I'm assuming you're selling it for your profit. Hopefully, at least if you're going to make them resell the car, you're giving them the money back. But, you know, insane parents typically don't do that. What if I told you just because you're a parent doesn't mean you know how to be a parent? Yes, a message that a lot of parents need to learn. Like, there's skills involved in parenting and doing it well. Like, sure, you have a child. Does that mean you're raising them well? No, definitely not. Like, if you do the exact same things that your parents did and you grew up saying, I don't like my parents, then maybe you should consider doing something different than your parents did, which unfortunately doesn't happen that often, apparently. Hey, I know ERD is done. It would be nice if you could give me $150 now that your father is only paying me once a month. You know I'm on stress leave with no pay. We need help, please. Hello? I don't currently have $150 to give you. Don't lie to me. Fine, then give me $100. We have no rice, no dog food, etc. I'm tired of the lies. You don't even worry about this family, only about you. I'm not lying. I need to make sure I have enough so that I'm able to afford my bills. Okay, where's the 100? I don't have 100. I need that for my bills for the week. Wow, fine. What? Like, you're asking for money and not even asking. You're demanding money from your child who's already constantly giving you money. And then the one time, probably over years of them giving you money, they go, oh, I can't afford to help you out this month. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to make my payments. This is how you react? Yeah, that's a real good way to get cut off for good. Mom, December 23rd, 5:30. Christmas with Grandma at our house. Will you be able to make it? Need Christmas gift ideas, please. I probably won't make it unless it's in the mornings. I work the afternoons. Same. I'll ask off, but we're short-staffed. Most of us work days. That's why Grandma wanted to do everything in the evening this year. Grandpa's always about lunchtime, but thanks, guys. I feel like I've lost 2 of my kids. Even as an adult, I know you have your own life. We all did when we hit your age, but I thought I raised you better and to still be there for your family and unconditionally love each other. You're reading into that way too much. They're just saying, I would love to be there, except I have to be at work if I want to have a job after Christmas. And, you would think if you really love your kids, you wouldn't feel like you lost them. You'd understand that they're being reasonable, responsible adults that aren't just looking at the next few days, and they're looking long term. And then maybe next Christmas they can spend with you when they've settled into their job a little more. Like, Cody tips. Don't shout at your kids for not doing something properly because you shouted at them for not doing it fast enough. All right. These parents, it's always, the kid's always wrong with these insane parents. Like, hey, you need to do this right now. You need it done by 12:30. And they say that to you at 12, and then you hurry and rush through to do it as fast as possible, and they come back, it's wrong. Well, what's wrong with you? And there's no winning. No matter if you did it perfectly, they'd say you did it too fast, or if you messed up because you were trying to do it in their set time frame for whatever reason that they need it done ASAP, they would still say that you did something wrong or whatever. They'd find a way, and they always find a way for you to be wrong. So if you deal with this, I'm sorry, and hopefully, just hopefully, your parents come around one day. Me, when I fixed my father's laptop from bottom, and because I didn't have time to install the Office app, he called me useless. Really? Let's see how useless I am when I undo all the work that I just fixed on your laptop. Then tell me how useless I am. Like, if you really can't figure out how to install the Office apps that you need on your computer, you probably don't need a computer. I mean, not actually, but it blows my mind how some people can't figure out how to do anything on a computer. Like, you don't know how to do something on there? Go on Google and look up how to do it. I'm sure there's 25 different step-by-step tutorials for your specific model of computer or whatever specific program you're trying to download. Like, it's not that difficult. I get it. Some people just aren't tech savvy, but you really don't need to be tech savvy to figure something out on your own. It might take you longer because you have to look it up, but you could still figure it out. Me, my brother, no privacy from our parents whatsoever. Yep, that's so toxic from your parents. Like, kids need their privacy, and I get it. You want to make sure they're being safe and making the right choices, but at the same time, you have to let them grow up. Otherwise, when they turn to adults, they're not going to have any real world experience, and you're still going to have to helicopter parent them. And, they won't be able to make a doctor's appointment or just do simple little things like that because you've babied them their whole life. Like, give them their privacy, give them a chance to make the right choices. And I guess if they prove time and time again that they can't, then try to monitor them. But still, give your kids privacy, please. My dad yelling at me to get out of the kitchen because I woke him up trying to make myself something to eat after not eating all day just because I ruined his 5-hour nap. Also my dad, after waking me and my sister up with his constant screaming at people on the phone and at my dog. Yup, this is basically how it goes. You could tiptoe in the middle of the night to try to get a late night snack and you wake your parents up, but it's a huge deal. But when they wake you up in the morning, smashing stuff around and slamming doors and blasting the TV, well, that's just your fault. What? You can't have it both ways. All right, Mater Chodes, that's it for the hot post from r/InsaneParents. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And of course, share this video with your friends. And if you want to help support the channel, there is a link to Amazon down below. And basically, if you click that link and do any of the shopping you were going to do originally, it costs you nothing and it gives me a little commission. So if you want to help out the channel, click that link and do whatever shopping you were going to do on Amazon. All right, guys. Thank you. Till next time. Peace.